Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Subnautica. I am Kamchak Fisco. Come join me for an ocean adventure.
He's not here. But, for that reason, is why I want to park up on the beach. Because that way he can't clip all the way up to here. Okay, so let's go deactivate the damn gun, shall we? That's all new. Actually, we can listen to an audio log along the way, now that I think about it.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love, for mine is the power. I am the one, on and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Future religion. Future religion prayer. Which is still pretty weird.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Because all of our technology didn't mean shit when it came to aliens tech, dude. That's why. Officer Keen's crew log. To all crew, if you're reading this and you follow the automatic distress signal broadcast by this life pod's onboard computer contrary to my orders, I've been forced to evacuate. Your orders to disregard my safety and attempt to reach the designated rendezvous coordinates to the nearest landmass. I hope to see you there. And we'll get to the Degassi stuff in just 1 minute. Because we're at the gun. Let's shut this fucker down, shall we? Now, last time you stabbed me, it hurt. Try to be nice this time? Or not. We try to dodge it. That's pretty funny. Ow. A giant fucking needle, man. Fuck your gun! Well, that's taken care of. Now we can actually leave the planet without dying. It sounds like it's moaning in pain for being shut off. That is creepy. It's almost like the War of the Worlds noise. Okay, so that's done. Let's do the Degassi log, shall we? Aurora Auxiliary Mission Orders. Mission rescue, search and rescue the crew of the Mongolian vessel Degassi. Last known position, vicinity of planet 4546b, Oradne Arm. Mongolian emissary Yoki Kasari, Aurora passenger quarters. Yeah, it almost is. Mission briefing. Mongolian vessel the Degassi disappeared almost a decade ago, carrying a high-ranking Mongolian chief. Corporate insurance has purchased passage aboard the Aurora for emissary Kasari. Did I say Kasari? I read it wrong. Your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Degassi crew member without compromise to the primary mission. Confirm the fate of the crew will aid Altera's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian Council, because that's a separate faction. Mission details. Aurora is due to perform a slingshot maneuver around 4546b, Category 3 ocean planet, approximately 13 months post-launch. This will bring the ship within range of the Degassi's last known position. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in the Aurora's cargo package for this mission. That's why we actually had the prawn suit and the prawn suit was part of the construction, but it's why we had the freaking Sea Glide and Sea Moth, and the sub for that matter. Degassi crew manifest has been distributed to seniors employees in separate message. Crew manifest, Bart Torgal. Auxiliary search and rescue crew, Bart Torgal. Position, Vice President, Torgal Corporation. Status, lost in space near 4546B. Age at the time of disappearance, 19. The only legitimate child of Paul Torgal. Beneficiary of enhanced learning techniques and cerebral implants. Digitraining in advanced biochemistry and stellar economics. Emissary Kassar reports Bart was accompanying his father to the newly constructed Deep Space Station, where he was to serve a 5-year term as the Chief Operating Officer, COO. Environment log. User Paul Torgal requested a cross-reference of local environmental scans with less ideal habitat construction conditions. Displaying results. Large subterranean cave with multiple entrances. Conditions support a unique microcosm of predatory life forms. Minor structural instability in cave walls. Extensive resource deposits. Average environment safety rating, C. Optimal habitat safety rating, B. The site has been selected as optimal habitat construction for the following reasons. Close proximity to the cave entrances in case of emergency, medium distance from predatory organisms, stable foundation on which to build, ready access to materials. God, I can't read. Signal tracking site has been created. Alright, so now we'll do them in order.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
I think my sub fell through the floor. Get in our ship and smush ourselves to the surface. Alright, hold up. I gotta play the next one.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. What's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Okay, so that one's later. We don't want to listen to that one just yet.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is Ocean's got us
Welcome
surrounded.
aboard, Captain.
No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made
Maida.
my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Oh, I thought it was Ida. It's Maida. Okay, I had the name wrong. My bad.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what else
Welcome
is
aboard, Captain. Systems
Let it go.
online.
Plans.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. And no staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it. You see, Chief, you brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. Take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
Yeah, they were both really stupid about it.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Her character is crazy, but she's also not wrong about a lot of stuff.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy them. So you all take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, keep up the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave your comment below. Please remember to click that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.